Hi, and welcome to the first prototype of the Onboarding and Orientation Center. It's just the name we're playing with right now, the OOC. And what the intention is here, I guess first let me start with the challenge that I've been seeing out there. And what that challenge is shifting from project to project, or even project to event, or with different organizations. It can be disorienting because each team kind of sets up their own system, how they bring partners in, how they get them up to speed on tools and practices, and they use different tools. And so it kind of limits our capability of working on multiple projects at the same time and slows our intake process or our integration process. So what the intention is here is to create a unified template, something that kind of works, that's able to adapt to most organizations, most projects, initiatives, and events, that creates a coherent and unified template so that when we come in on no matter what the project is or initiative or event, we're used to seeing the same kind of information. And what the secondary intention is, it creates a landing page so that when we're new to a project or whether we've been in it for a while already, we still have a place to come to see kind of our toolbox, to see where our practices are, and have quick links to all of the major tools we're using, like as you can see here, the meeting center, task management. And where this creates flexibility is in what tools we select, because my personal opinion is I don't believe we're ever going to agree on all the best tools, but I do believe we can agree on how we identify what we're using. And so this creates that flexibility. So like for task management, it leaves the flexibility to use whatever task management tool is working for that team. They just would link it here so that so when someone new comes in, we know exactly which tool we're using. Here, when I'm brand new to the project, I would start here. I'd see the partner forms. What are the forms this team is using? And then what I would select next, so you can see I can select partner forms. It takes me to the different types of partners. And then what I would look at next is the tools. What are the tools this team is using? So I can see the UCS basic tools, which will be the same on most projects, or the team-specific tools. So I can see what are the tools only this team is using. Practice is the same thing. And then to just kind of keep it easy to track is this intake process checklist. And what this does is it walks you through the whole process of setting up your tools. So step by step, you can see complete the appropriate partner intake form. And so you can if you don't have the time to do it all at once, you can have your own checklist here basically that lets you know what you have completed. We can send you that so you have your own personalized one. There's 6 boxes here, and again, this is just a prototype, so I'm looking for feedback and what works, what doesn't work. But what I'm seeing here is like our meeting center. So this would be something that every time you go to a meeting, have a conference call, or if it's a virtual meeting, you can come here. It's a hub for the meetings, and it basically has the call-in info where the participant info is there, the host info, the meeting workspace. This would be a board on Trello that you'll see in a minute. Scheduling, if you need to schedule the next meeting, you have quick links to do that, and then you also have quick links to your tactical and your governance or whatever type of meeting minutes you have. So you start seeing kind of what this does. It creates a coherent, unified working space. And then for vital support, this would obviously be where items that we need to reference immediately when we do need them, so we'd have those linked, and I'll show you what that looks like later. And then the 111 support, this is one of the intentions of the Guild, is to be able to offer energetic support to teams and projects when they need it. So it's kind of like the 911 or of the physical world. This would be the 111 calling for assistance there. And also as part of that would be the energetic support services, where it's we help coordinate collective intention and sending energy even for proactive reasons. So that kind of gives you the overview. The why and what, this would it's kind of self-explanatory. It would describe the purpose of this project or organization, the blueprint of that the team, kind of how they've agreed to work together, the action plans so that we're all on the same page. What is it that what are our goals and objectives that we're looking for? And then the players and partners, this would be where you could quickly access partner contact information for this team, the roles and responsibility for this team, and then the circle chart, which just kind of shows what the physical layout of the different circles that are part of this project, and time tracking. If this project or organization needs to track time, this would be the direct link to be able to do that. And then right now I'm just experimenting with keeping this like our how-tos, or we can change it like I said, looking for feedback and what works and what doesn't. But right now, what I'm seeing is quick links to basic how-tos that this team uses on a regular basis. So hopefully that makes sense. And feel free to leave comments or email me with any questions. All right, thanks, guys.